The courage of the Coral Island. The sun dipped low over Willemstad, painting the pastel buildings of the Handelscade in gold and violet. Inside a cozy house filled with the scent of fried plantains, Danishi and Xiomara sat cross-legged on the rug. Tonight was a big night. On the television, the green field of a stadium thousands of miles away glowed. Their home team, Curaçao, was about to play Germany in the World Cup. As the German team marched onto the pitch, Danishi gasped. The players looked like giants in their crisp white jerseys. They were the world champions, tall and strong. Danishi looked at his own small blue jersey, and then at the screen, feeling a shiver of doubt. "They're so big," he whispered. "How can our little island ever keep up with them?" Their grandfather, Jacinto, settled into his rocking chair behind them. He heard Danishi's whisper and smiled. "Does it remind you of a story we know, Danishi?" he asked softly. Xiomara turned around, her braids bouncing. "Like David and Goliath?" she asked. Jacinto nodded. "Exactly. A small shepherd boy against a giant in bronze armor." Jacinto leaned forward, resting his hands on his knees. "Remember, children, Goliath had a heavy sword, but David had something the giant couldn't see. He had a heart full of faith. He knew he wasn't walking onto that field alone. God doesn't measure us by how tall we stand, but by how much we trust in Him. Courage is trusting God even when you feel small." The game began, and the room was filled with cheering. The German team was fast, but the Curaçao players ran with all their hearts. As halftime approached, the excitement became a warm hum. Danishi, exhausted from all the jumping and shouting, felt his eyelids grow heavy. He leaned his head against a cushion, the sound of the whistle fading into a soft blur. Suddenly, Danishi wasn't in the living room anymore. He was standing on a field made of shimmering light. The stadium around him wasn't just filled with people, but with a golden glow. He felt a peaceful strength rushing through him. In this dream, everything felt possible. He heard a gentle whisper in his heart. "Dream big, Danishi, for with God, nothing is impossible." In the dream, the Curaçao striker, Mikael, sprinted toward the goal. He didn't look tired or small. He looked like he was walking on the clouds. The German goalkeeper, as tall as a mountain, stepped forward to block him. But Mikael didn't fear the giant. He remembered that his strength came from a much higher place. With a powerful kick, Mikael sent the ball soaring. It moved like a shooting star, curving right past the goalkeeper's fingers and into the net. The stadium erupted in a song of praise. Dream Danishi ran onto the grass to high-five Mikael. "We did it!" Danishi shouted. "We did the impossible." Mikael pointed to the sky and smiled. "We just had to dream big and trust," he said. "Danishi, wake up! The game is over." Xiomara's voice pulled him back to the living room. Danishi blinked, seeing the familiar walls of his home. The real match had ended in a tough draw, but Danishi didn't feel sad. He looked at Jacinto and told him all about the golden field. Jacinto nodded slowly. "That dream was a gift, Danishi. It reminds us to never limit what God can do." That night, Danishi and Xiomara looked out at the stars over the Caribbean Sea. They felt small under the vast sky, but they weren't afraid. They knew that the same God who made the stars was the one who gave them their dreams. "Tomorrow, I'm going to practice harder," Danishi said. "And I'm going to pray bigger, because nothing is too big for Him."
Ora è silbato suona, nostra 30 cu fe. In cada passo cu nosa, si Cristo tava con nos. Mi porta si no sky, su manta lanta nos atrobe.